Life is a journey, a path we all must walk. Each step we take, each turn we make, leads us to new experiences and lessons. It has its ups and downs, much like a roller coaster ride. There are moments of exhilaration and times of struggle, where the climb seems steep and the descent rapid. We experience joy and sorrow, peace and worry, laughter with friends at a picnic, and quiet moments of reflection alone. Life's serene lakes and stormy seas shape who we are. Sometimes we face challenges that make us question God's plan. In those moments of doubt, when we look out the window with worry, we seek answers in prayer and contemplation. Why do we go through hard times? When will things get better? These questions linger in our minds as we mark the days on our calendars, searching for clarity and understanding. God has a plan for each of us. It's a perfect plan, full of hope and a bright future. Just as the sun rises over the mountains and flowers bloom in their time, so too will our lives unfold beautifully. We must remember God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't feel like it. As we watch the sands of time flow, we must trust in His divine schedule. He is in control. He makes everything beautiful in its time. The calm river and the setting sun remind us of His serene and perfect timing. Just like in nature, there's a season for everything. The changing trees and blooming flowers show us that every phase of life has its purpose and beauty. Waiting can be hard. We get impatient. We want things to happen right now on our own schedule. This is where faith comes in. Faith is trusting in God, even when we don't understand His plan. It's okay to feel frustrated or scared. God is with us through it all. He sees our pain and hears our prayers. He will never leave us nor forsake us. Faith is like a light in the darkness. It guides us through the tough times. When we focus on God's promises, we find hope. We can face our challenges with courage and strength. God's love is always with us. Remember, God is working behind the scenes. He is preparing us for something amazing. We need to trust in His timing. Section 4, Scriptures of Hope. In times of uncertainty and despair, we often seek solace and guidance from the sacred texts that have stood the test of time. These scriptures offer us a beacon of hope, illuminating our path with divine wisdom and reassurance. The Bible reminds us of God's perfect timing. Just as the sun rises each morning, dispelling the darkness of night, so too does God's timing bring light into our lives. It teaches us to trust in the divine schedule, even when we are eager for immediate answers. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." This verse is a powerful reminder that every moment, every event, and every season in our lives has its own unique beauty and purpose. It encourages us to appreciate the present and trust that everything unfolds as it should. This tells us there is a purpose for everything. Just as the seasons change and a tree grows from a tiny seed to a majestic giant, our lives are a series of transformations. Each phase, whether joyous or challenging, contributes to our growth and development. Psalm 27 verse 14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." This verse speaks to the virtue of patience and the strength that comes from unwavering faith. It reassures us that waiting is not a passive act, but a powerful expression of trust in God's plan. This verse encourages us to be patient and to keep our faith strong. In moments of doubt or anxiety, it is a call to center ourselves, to find peace in the stillness, and to remember that our faith is a source of inner strength and resilience. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This verse is a profound declaration of God's benevolent intentions for us. It assures us that even when we face trials, there is a greater plan at work, one that is designed for our ultimate good. This is a promise that God's plan for us is good, even when we can't see it. Like a rainbow after a storm, it symbolizes hope and renewal. It reminds us that after every hardship, there is a promise of brighter days ahead, guided by a divine hand that always seeks our well-being. Section 5. Trusting the director. Imagine life as a movie. God is the director. He orchestrates every scene, every moment, with precision and purpose. Just like a director envisions the final cut, God sees the bigger picture of our lives. He has a plan for the whole story, even if we only see one scene at a time. Each scene, each moment, is meticulously planned and crafted to fit into the grand narrative. Our job is to trust the director. We need to have faith that he knows what's best. Just as actors trust their director to guide them, we must trust God to lead us. God's timing is perfect. He will make everything beautiful in its time. Just as a film unfolds scene by scene, our lives unfold according to His perfect timing. Let's trust in His plan and have faith in His goodness. In the end, we will see the masterpiece He has created, and it will be more beautiful than we could have ever imagined.